CHELYABINSK, Russia. The International Judo Federation's 2014 World Judo Championships was a real spectacle, history being made over the course of 6 incredible days. Kelmendi took her second world title in a row. Ebenuma, Alvia and Iliadis all had the honour of becoming triple world champions. While René is now just one world title away from becoming the all-time record holder in Judo World Championships history. The 7th and final day was perhaps the most anticipated, as the World Team Championships returned. Not only that, but the tournament had a special guest, as the President of the Russian Federation and Honorary President of the IJF, Mr. Vladimir Putin, joined President of the IJF and President of Sport Accord, Mr. Marius Visa. The winner of each team contest is the first one to 3 victories. The teams has an added level of drama to it over the individual event, as one ippon is not always the defining moment. Add to that the spice of a team coming together, working for each other and supporting each other, and you have a recipe for sporting theatre. The men's event had a mouth-watering lineup with 3 clear favourites. Defending world team champions Georgia, the most successful squad from the individuals Japan, and the host nation Russia, who were out to make a good impression in front of their public. But we start with the women's event, where the reigning champions are Japan after they stormed to gold in Rio. They found themselves in a dangerous semi-final clash against France. Japan leading 1-0, Javier drew the French level, dispatching world champion Kata with a huge Osotogaeshi ippon. Next up was France's world champion Agbegnanu, who overcame young gun Toshiro to make it 2-1 in favour of France. As she left the mat, she wanted Pino to keep the momentum going. That's just what Pino did, spinning underneath Takimoto to make the score 3-1 to France. France were into the final. Japan would have to fight for bronze. There they faced the home team Russia. Losing 2-0, the comeback began. Toshiro driving through with Ouchigari to make the score 2-1, before Nun-Era levelled the score at 2-2. That left it to Yumabi to exploit a huge difference in size against Gazieva to seal the bronze medal for Japan. In the other bronze medal match, Germany took on surprise package Poland. First up for Germany was Tarangol. Well, Tarangol, left-handed fighter, she'll want that arm over the top. There it is. Now, can she set up the line? She's going to look for the Uchimata, I'm sure, if she gets that grip that she wants. Pinkowska, though, she's going to defend with everything. Oh, she's gone over the top for Uchimata. What a start from Tarangol. She set up the line. The support leg went absolutely central. Perfect start for Germany. So, with the score at 1-0, Tarangol passed the baton to world number 1 Roper. But Roper couldn't increase the lead, instead getting countered by Podolak to even things up at 1-1. Roper couldn't believe it. Next up for Poland was Ozdoba, who threw and then held Tridos to make it 2-1 to Team Poland. Next, Vargas Koch took on Klis, a deep in golden score after the Polish athlete dropped to her knees, not once but twice. She received a decisive penalty, 2-2. As the team watched on, Malzahn held on to win the deciding contest, meaning it was bronze for Germany. final, the star-studded French team would take on the surprise team of the whole tournament, Mongolia. Judo in Mongolia has now reached new heights. Neto started well for France, throwing Monk Batar for Yuko and giving the French a 1-0 lead. Neto handed over to Pavlov, but her opponent Dorsoren struck right at the end of the contest to claim the point for Mongolia, 1-1. Dorsoren made way for Baldurj, who faced world champion Agbegnanu. Agbegnanu was too strong for the young Mongolian and made it 2-1 to France. Next up for France was their youngster, Pino. It was a close contest, but Pino narrowly lost out to Sendayush, meaning things were all square and we would have a decider. Could world silver medalist Chemeo win it for the French? So Chemeo piling on the pressure. Can she get that arm over? She is on top at the moment, and Batolga is struggling. Certainly this is all about pace. Look at that, the French team, they're going absolutely mad. She's got the sleeve now, the arm's over the top. Can she do it? Oh, yes she can! Tayatoshi does it. They've all gone mad. They've won it. French have won it. Oh, look at that. Rene's got his arm up as well. Everybody celebrates. And Chemeo was under pressure. Chemeo wins it. 3-2 to France. And they are the world champions. And now the French celebrate as always. Tayatoshi it was. She takes Batolga down for probably the most important ippon of her life. That was super stuff, and it was a pressure point she'll never forget. Bronze medal for the team last year, but this year, world number 1. Well, they didn't get what they really expected in the individuals, but they more than made up for it here. They are the team champions of the world.
The team medal is not like the individual medals. We wanted to win it as a team. We really wanted to do it for the girls who didn't already have a medal. It was great. We spent the day with friends and all of the team. We all feel fantastic.
The defending world team champions in the men's event were Georgia. Their first round tie was against the Czech Republic. The highlight of the 5-0 victory was this huge pickup from their 2012 Olympic champion, Shavdat Tuishvili. Next up was Kazakhstan. 2-0 up, it was their new world champion, Shrikishvili, who produced one of the best moments of the eliminations as he powered Georgia into the semi-final. On the same side of the draw was in-form Japan. After a stunning Uchimata from Ono to put them 2-0 ahead against Mongolia, Nagase made it 3-0 with the same technique. Nagase again made it 3-0 with Uchimata, this time against China. It ensured Japan would face Georgia in a semi-final where half the competitors were 2014 world medalists. It was the triple world champion Ebenuma who struck first for Japan, holding down Georgia's world bronze medalist Kapinashvili with ippon. A penalty decided the next contest, with Japan now 2-0 up. After a final bit of advice from head coach Inui, Nagase was once again the hero for Japan, throwing newly crowned world champion Shrikishvili in golden score. Yet again, the technique was Uchimata, the favourite throw of Inui himself. 3-0 to Japan, no way back for Georgia. The Japanese were into the final, and Georgia would be competing for bronze. The hosts Russia, meanwhile, were up against Cuba in their opening time. After a surprise defeat in the first contest, the Russians came back to win 4-1, with the final victory from the heavyweight Volkov. In the semi-final, Russia beat last year's bronze medalist, Germany, 4-1, with Denisov securing the decisive third victory in the under 90 kilogram contest. The Russians were through to a mouth-watering final against Japan. The Germans were into the bronze medal contest. There, they were ruthless, dispatching Kazakhstan 5-0, and for the second year running, winning the bronze medal. Georgia also bounced back from their semi-final defeat with victory over Brazil. But Tiliani's beautiful Uchimata made it 4-1 to the Georgians and meant they would be on the podium yet again. And so, to the final of the Men's World Team Championships, Japan versus Russia. Well, here we go then. The final of the Men's World Team Championships 2014. And what an atmosphere in this stadium. 7,500 people going absolutely mad. And we've got a home team in the final, which makes it even better. Japan versus Russia. There is the president of the Russian Federation, Mr. Putin, there with the president of the IJF, Mr. Mariusz. Absolutely loving this atmosphere. The Japanese are there in droves as well. And, well, I can only tell you that the atmosphere in here is magical. Ebenuma, the newly crowned world champion, 3 times world champion against Khan Magomedov. This is the match that everybody wanted to see. So can Ebenuma do it? On paper, Japanese got to be favourites. Uchigari Ebenuma. Khan Magomedov responds. So Russia against Japan. And well, everybody trying to get the best possible sighting of what's going to happen here. Right-handed Khan Magomedov, left-handed Ebenuma. Looking for the Uchimata, looking for the way in. Oh my goodness me, that was close. No score given there. Khan Magomedov committed the Uranagi, but he almost gets countered by Ebenuma. But no score. Look at that crowd loving this. Who's it going to be? 2 big guns going for it. Look at that, Khan Magomedov. Oh, he's thrown Ebenuma. Khan Magomedov of Russia. And look at that, Mr. Putin stands up. That was amazing. The newly crowned world champion has gone over the top to Khan Magomedov, who got bronze in the individuals. And that was amazing. You wouldn't have said that that was going to happen, but it did. So now, Russia are 1-0 ahead, and their world champion at under 66 kilograms has gone over the top. The arm was round the back. His hips went right the way through. Ebenuma tries to put his arm down to save himself, to stop himself going onto his back, but it didn't work. Khan Magomedov puts him on his back, and he says, what do you think about that? Khan Magomedov hands over to Ayachev and says, now, it's your turn. So Ayachev now has to be very careful that he doesn't give the line for the Uchimata. Oh no, we know that's what he's after. There it is, it's Wazari. And now, can he secure the hold? He was looking for the line, then he hops the leg central. Beautiful stuff. And the world champion from last year scores of Rosari, probably the most important one. And Ayachev was looking for the Kosoto. You don't wrap round that leg, not with Ono. So now what can he do? Ayachev under pressure. Ono's still looking for the line. Oh, now then, that was close. Beautiful action was there. Well, Russia really revved up for this. The Japanese shout advice as well. So Ayachev never gives up. He has to climb a very large mountain with this man. Looking for the Osoto. Oh, he's counted him! Oh, he gets a Yuko. It's not enough. But look, Kamagomedov says, that's it. That's what we want. But that was a real good counter from Ayachev. Well, discussing the tactics, obviously. Ayachev still coming forwards. Needs a bigger score, though. Now, looking for the arm round. Looking for the counter again. Oh, they're very close with that Osoto there. Such a big thrower, Ono. Now the arm round again. Ayachev still chasing. Osoto Gary. Oh, and he takes him over. Oh, that's going to be a Wazari. Wazari and Ayachev is ahead. Now can he take that leg out? This will put Russia 2 matches ahead against the Japanese. Osoto, Makikomi, and Ono goes down. And then he continues the roll. He turns it into the hold down. And now, oh well, Anui a little bit worried, to say the least. This means they've got a mountain to climb and the seconds are ticking away. The crowd are going mental and it's 2-0 to Russia. And you would never have said that that was going to happen. Not in a million years. Ono loses the second match. Ebenuma lost the first and Russia 2 matches ahead. Osoto Makikomi at the most crucial moment and Ono went over. He gets rolled onto his back for the most crucial Wazari and Russia are 2-0 ahead in the final of this team match. So Ayachev hands over to Kapachorov. Can he wrap it up? And Ono says, we need this one, we're desperate for it. So what a pressure point. Nagase, can he pull Japan back into this match? Kapachorov just needs the win. And it's world champions Russia. Can he do it? He's starting to get tired, Kapachorov. Nagase, oh, he nearly gets caught there. How close was that? The Osodagari that he's threatened with all the time, and he nearly took Nagase over. Well, Kapachorov is really struggling here, head down, and he's gassing. Nagase looking the stronger of the two. Well, talk about a pressure point. Can he pull it back? Here we go. It's golden score. Nagase going forwards. Trying to get that hand on. Scored with Uchimata. All the way through. Oh, Uchigari. Oh, it's taken him over. And it's 2-1 Russia. What a pressure point that was from Nagase. And Kapachorov can't even stand up. He's that tired. Uchigari snaked in. He drove off the back leg and he took Kapachorov over. It started in. It went out. But he drove him backwards. And that was a really important point for Japan. They're still in this match. It's not over yet. So Nagase hands over to Baker. 19 years of age, no pressure. My goodness me, can he do it? Inui. And there's the great Temenov. There, Russia looking on, loving this match. Sudden death for Baker. He's got to win this match. Anything less, and Russia will win. So what's going to happen? 19 years of age, and it all rests on him. And what's going to happen? Aaron Makikomi! Oh, and he scores a Yuko, and directly into Yushiro Kesugatami, and he's holding for his life. Look at that! Magomedov struggling like crazy. He knows what this means. This will mean it's down to the last match. He's just grimacing, Baker. He gets smashed in the mouth. He doesn't care. He's holding for Ippon. He's holding for his life, and he gets the Ippon. And now it's 2-2, and it goes down to Shinshinui in the deciding match. Can Japan win this? Well, now Shinshinui got the whole crowd here against him. He's out there on his own, and he needs this match. He's had good form in the individuals. He's had good form in these teams. Can he do the crucial score? Very close there with the Ouchi. The Russians going mad. The Japanese going mad. Kambiev trying to get the left arm over. Oh, is that going to be a score? That was very, very close there. What drama in this stadium. It's amazing stuff. Everybody on the edge of their seat. Ouchi going there. Kambiev just ahead because of that Shido against Shinshinui. So Shinshinui needs a score. Oh, and he gets the score! Look at that! Wazari scored. And now Shinshinui is ahead. Well, it was Uchimata to begin with, and then he drives him over with his hands. Tewaza in the end. It doesn't matter, he got him onto his back. And now Shinshinui is ahead. Just over 2 minutes to go. Almost there with that Kambiev. Kambiev is going forwards. He is really giving Shinshinui a fight. So now Shinshinui got to keep his cool. Got to get his head up. Can't have it pulled in like that, and that was a mistake from Kambiev. He's dropped onto his back. Shinshinui is going past the leg. Can he tie up the top half? Can he go round the legs? Yes, he can. Is it Osai Komi? Tatishio Gatami, and Kambiev is being held down. Shinshinui will be the hero, and this is unbelievable. Japan have come from behind, and now they are the world team champions. They were 2-0 down. Nagase pulled them back into it. He brought Japan back into the match and handed over to Baker. Baker made it 2-2. And now Shinshinui has won the world title for Japan. That was amazing. And the Japanese are back.
まあ個人戦とは全然違って団体戦は本当にチーム一丸となってというところで金メダルが取れたので本当にすごく嬉しく
監督からもここから勝負だからなって言われたんで何としても自分が取って次に回してやろうと思いました。
普通ではないですけどガッツポーズしたかったんですけどちょっとそれどころじゃなかったんでもう次はガッツポーズできるぐらいにもっと強くなりたいと思います。
The drama of this team event is as exciting as any sports event you're ever likely to see. At the closing ceremony, Mr. Visa passed the IJF flag from Russia to Kazakhstan, who have the honor of hosting the 2015 World Judo Championships in their capital city, Astana. That's it from CHELYABINSK.